Nah, I'm staying in the room. Fuck that shit. I'm not going after her. I'll let the hospital staff handle her, watch her die because I decided to not follow her. Hello Aromas, this is Aromie here and welcome back to Sad Secrets Prologue. I'm just gonna say Sad Secrets because I can't actually pronounce the German word and I do not want to fuck it up. So, anyway, we are here back in our dream world. Yes, I should definitely give it a shot. Alright, we're gonna give it a shot walking around our dream. Nothing happened, nothing at all. That's okay, I don't mind the way things are. I don't. Or do I actually mind? I don't know. Something sprang to my mind suddenly, how I felt warm and fuzzy inside when the guys came to visit me. This apparent paradise, however, lacks that kind of warmth. Very interesting. As for Nibiria, even though we didn't necessarily hit it off, we were still chummy enough. We definitely were. What? Footsteps. Is that the nurse making her rounds? I thought she was on a different schedule. Strange. Oh no, I'm kind of scared now. I peer toward the doorway. Am I hearing things? Then when I chalk it up to my vivid imagination, Sunny suddenly emerged from the dark hallway. Wait, what? I thought visiting hours were done with. Hi. What? Did you break into the hospital in the middle of the night? Just wanted to come see you again. Am I not allowed to? Sunny, oof. What? Sunny licked her lips and stared at me intently. You are, but it's 2 a.m. Bro, visiting hours are closed, Sunny. Please leave. So what? People miss each other around the clock, especially at night. I mean, yeah, but how'd you get in here? Please get away. Sunny came closer. Are you really here to just to see me? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Oh God. Are you a villain? This is a pretty CG art though. Pretty as in like the lighting. In the blink of an eye, the girl jumped at me from I'm losing my voice from where she was standing. Hey, what are you doing? I'm seeing you. You don't have to mount me to see me. Come on, it's not like you have any objections, do you? Excuse me? Oh, your eyes are quite cute. They're like hearts. Our lips were so close they were almost touching, just a bit closer and what? I lightly pushed Sunny away from me. I'm sorry, I can't do this. Excuse me, ma'am. You're coming on to me as I am like a comatose person. Well, just woke up literally today. Excuse me, ma'am. This is I do not give consent. You're probably right. Let's find a more suitable place. Ma'am, I did not give consent. Sunny climbed down my bed and walked toward the exit. Do you think I can walk? Catch up. No, I'm good. She left the room. Hey, wait up! Where are you going? This whole place is closed up. Now that I think about it, how did she get inside? She couldn't have used a window. This is the 4th floor after all. Then she picked a lock. Shivers went down my spine. But there's cameras everywhere, no? Where's the hospital police guard? That's disturbing. What should I do? Nah, I'm staying in the room. Fuck that shit. I'm not going after her. I'll let the hospital staff handle her, watch her die because I decided to not follow her. I'm not following her, the fuck? I'm not foolish enough to chase after girls in a hospital, especially at night. What could possibly happen to her? The hospital is bustling with people, so she's totally safe. Dude, she's dying. I just let her die. I don't think this kind of behavior is typical of her, though. Maybe she's sleepwalking. Maybe I just saw a hallucination. Maybe it was a ghost pretending to be Sunny. Or mentally ill. I've heard of bipolar disorder. Or maybe she's got something more sinister. Dunno. I crossed to the door and locked it. I hope I can get some sleep now. I'll ask Pluto about Sunny tomorrow. Maybe she's always been like that. However, my first impression of her was that she was lucid and well-mannered. All this is weird. I went back to bed. I need to rid my brain of all thought. Maybe then I'll be able to fall asleep again. Damn, this is difficult. I'm too stressed out about the situation. Why in the world would she be out and about the college town at 2 in the morning? She should be more like me, out cold at 10. I'd heard somewhere that going to bed at that time is good for you. I smiled to myself. I guess today is an exception to my routine. That's okay, life goes on. I've had worse things happen to me. Probably. I don't remember. But probably. I closed my eyes and started to count sheep. They say this method is foolproof. I'll give it a shot. 1, 2. I'm so scared something's gonna pop out. 3. Okay, I thought at 3 something would pop out. 4, 5, 6. I don't like this. 7, 8, 9, 10. I opened my eyes. Oh my god, nothing too scary. What? Oh, what was it? What the hell? Stretched out all around me was metal at night. I was just in my hospital room. How am I in this place now? This is beyond insane. I looked around. It's pitch black here. Oh, hello, mister. Oh, hell no. Small children and any horror is horrible. I'm out of here. A small girl came out from behind a tree. Just look at her. Typical, almost blonde hair, short hair, tattered dress. Well, most horror stories, the girls aren't dressed as tattered, but she looked to be about 8, and she was dressed in old torn rags, but she looked pretty happy. Hello. If you don't mind me asking, what are you doing in the forest at night? It's dangerous, you know. I'm out for a walk. Don't be afraid, it's not dangerous here at all. What are you doing here? The question caught me off guard. I can't just tell her I have no idea how I came to be here. I'm a woodsman. I said the first thing that popped into my head. Wow, I've never seen you around here before. As the girl paid no mind to my hospital attire. She's just a kid. She probably doesn't even know what a woodsman looks like. Even I'm not sure what he's supposed to look like. See, when I think of a woodsman, I think of them wearing a flannel red shirt. Wearing a beanie. You know? I can picture one with a beard and wearing suspenders. But I digress. I should ask her name. Not that I care much. Just to be polite. Maybe she knows what's going on here. However small chance. It's my first day here. Hey, what's your name? I'm Yuppie. What are you called? The girl's lips curved into a smile. Yuppie. My name's Sato. Nice to meet you, Yuppie. I held my hand out to her. Yuppie took both of her tiny hands and pulled me after her. Okay, Mr. Woodsman, follow me. I'll show you our house. Are you like Hansel and Gretel? Are you the witch? A house? Yes. It's very big and pretty. Maybe she was taking me to some people who could help me, so I agreed to follow her. Alright. Lead the way then. My new acquaintance took off toward the thick trees, me in tow. Oh, she's actually quite cute. I really love these CG art. It's very pretty. But I would not be traveling around with a little girl in the woods. She could be a ghost. As I went on, Yuppie kept telling me how scenic it is around here and what a great place it is to live. All the while not letting go of my hand, not even for a second. I got to give props to this tyke. She seemed to know the forest like the back of her hand. She was confidently navigating through it in almost complete darkness, tugging me behind her assertively. Almost there. What am I gonna see? Okay, it is a big house. 5 minutes later, we finally... 5 minutes? From the way it sounded like he was walking forever. We're here. Yuppie let go of my hand and pointed toward the door. Go ahead, it's open. I prayed for her parents to be normal people. I'll ask them how to find my way out and then get out of their hair forever. Okay. But please introduce me to your mom and dad so they don't think I'm breaking entering or something. Yuppie's face turned dark and mournful. I don't have them. After saying that, she dashed toward the door and disappeared behind it. Hey, let's not follow her. Let's like close our eyes again and open them and pray like I can open to a new dream. That's what I literally do every time I have a nightmare. I'm like, oh hell no. I force myself awake and then wait like a couple seconds to close my eyes again and fall back asleep. I didn't mean to upset you. I had no choice but to follow the girl. Really? Oh, it's not that bad in here. A lot of toys, a nice campfire. The interior looked very... What the fuck? Is that supposed to be the sound of crackling wood? Because my crackling wood don't sound like that. Dilapidated, giving the impression that the place had been uninhabited for 20 years, give or take. There were toys strewn about the floor that looked far from new as well. Yuppie lives here by herself. Can't be. She's probably not an only child. There's too many toys for her alone. Yes, most likely she has siblings. But where are they? Having a leisurely stroll out in the woods too. If they are, I'll just wait for them to come back. For now, I should focus on finding Yuppie. I went over to the possible places she could be at in my head. Where would I hide if I was a little girl? That would be the attic. Great spot. Attic. I would not. I'd be hiding in a closet. I should check there. How would you know there's an attic in this house? Alright, the attic's not too scary. Up in the attic, it was jam-packed with all kinds of junk, very typical. You could find just about anything up here if you looked hard enough, from cutlery to an assortment of different antiques. Evidently, they were pretty well off back in the day. I guess not anymore. After searching every nook and cranny of the attic, I found lots of stuff, but no Yuppie. I was about to climb down, slightly dejected, but I caught a glimpse of something out of the corner of my eye. It was a small blue hook, decorated elegantly in golden patterns. My curiosity got piqued. The cover was too alluring. I picked up the book and firstly checked the owner's signature on the first page. Miss Muffred, huh? I opened the book to a random page somewhere in the middle. The little bitch bit my hand today. What the fuck? But no matter, a few days in the forest with no food will make her fall in line, and if she doesn't come back, no skin off my back, one fear mouth to feed. I wonder whose journal this is. Yuppie's mother. I really hope not. This woman seems to hate children. I hope I'm misinterpreting it, but if I'm not, this is serious child abuse. I got to rescue Yuppie from this place as soon as possible. I decided to check the backyard next. She could have slept there through a window or something. The backyard housed a playground and a large barn. Everything here looked run down too, and the swings seemed like a threat to anyone who would want to use them. Of course I wouldn't, but a kid like Yuppie may not realize the danger. She could injure herself. This thing is a death trap. But since I don't see her here, she's unlikely to swing on it. Solid logic. Nice one, Sato. I tooted my own horn and continued the search. I haven't checked the barn yet. I doubt Yuppie's hiding there, but I need to make sure. What if she's in there, crying in a corner, all alone? I strode purposefully toward the barn as I imagined that. I paused a little before entering to come up with what I should say to my little friend to find her. Okay, I'll just wing it. As always, I went inside. Yuppie wasn't there. Something else was, though. Oh, hell no! Oh, God! What happened to this dog? Wolf? I saw a blood-chilling scene. There was a huge wolf skewered upon several spikes in the middle of the barn. It was missing chunks of flesh in some spots. It still exhibited feeble signs of life, however. Its body twitched occasionally, convulsing, and its pulse was slightly shaky. The animal wasn't howling. The poor guy apparently just didn't have the strength. It just wistfully stared into space, waiting for the suffering to end. But the relief wasn't coming, as if someone or something was preventing it from dying. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything around here that could be used to mercy kill the bleeding animal. Only bales of hay and a few dozen logs. What if... And the poor guy's suffering? I can't do it? Oh, this is kind of a tough decision. What if I do end this guy's poor suffering? And the little girl freaks the fuck out on me. I think I'm more afraid of the little girl. I can't do it. No, I can't. I cannot kill. I'm sorry, friend. I'll send someone when I find out what's the deal with this place, I promise. Just hold on for a little longer. I gave the wolf one last look and then made to leave the barn to go back to the house. What the heck? Why would these people torture the poor animal like that? That's just monstrous. I hope to get to the bottom of this. I decided to look for Yuppie in the kitchen. The kitchen was a relatively small area compared to the entrance hall. It was like your average kitchen, just a plain table, some chairs, a stove, and a fridge. Evidently, the residents weren't fond of lavish decors, or maybe they just didn't have the money for them. I glanced the area over again. No sign of Yuppie. Better look somewhere else. Oh yeah, since I'm already here, I might as well check what they got in the fridge. My curiosity about eating habits of the people who lived here got the better of me. If they're even human, considering the things I just saw. I pulled the refrigerator door open. Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! Inside's a small dismembered corpse. God. The freezer contains several severe... I'm trying to hurry up and read so we don't have to torture ourselves with this. Their eyes were bulging and I thought they were staring right at me. The scene was blood-curdling. Hurry up! I closed the fridge with trembling hands and swiftly backed away from it. Hurry the fuck up. Thank God. Oh my God. My heart hurts. My heart hurts. What the actual fuck was that? Are they seriously eating humans here? I covered my face with my hands, trying to regain my calm. I don't even know if that was YouTube friendly. That's just impossible. I guess I found out what they got in the fridge. I can't just let it go. Dude, why the fuck didn't they give me an option to not look at that? When I find Yuppie, I'll have a word or two with her about what the hell's going on here. If you think you're gonna make it alive, sir. A few minutes later, I was back in the entrance hall. Has anything changed here? I left no stone unturned in this awful house. Couldn't find that little girl anywhere. The only choice I had left is to stay put and wait for somebody to come. Mr. Woodsman! Oh, hell. I turned my head toward the voice. It indeed belonged to Yuppie. Yuppie, where in the world did you go? I've been looking for you everywhere. I was just playing with my sisters. Playing with your sisters? There's nobody else here. What the hell is happening in this place? Please tell me, Yuppie. I went up to her and put my hands on her shoulders. Her expression turned gloomy and she looked straight at my eyes. Fun things were happening here, but not for us. But then you keep telling me how great it was here. You wouldn't have agreed to come with me if I told you the truth. What makes you say that? Because nobody has ever helped us yet. Tears came from Yuppie's eyes. Then I'll be the first. I hugged the girl firmly. Seriously? You promise? Or else I'm gonna get dismembered like those girls in the refrigerator. I promise. Why would you make a promise to a child, dude? You just fucked up right there. But anyway, this is where we're gonna stop today's episode because, dear Lord, my heart. I did not expect to see that in the refrigerator. I had to constantly remind myself this is a horror game. It's not like, you know, jump scare horror because, you know, it's a visual novel, so I can control the pacing. And there's no one chasing behind me or anything to make me even more scared. So, it's still fucking scary though, okay? Might not be scared for you as you're watching this, but if you are playing this, it's a whole different feeling. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I will see you guys in the next one.